Hello, dear friends, and welcome to the International Fab Talk family. Thank you for being with us, and thank you for understanding that, yes, the common man has a lot to share. There are several unsung heroes across the world, and today we are connected with a beautiful hero from India, from Madurai. And guess who is it, my dear friends? I'll introduce you to our special guest in a very nice way. He is CMA Dr S Kumararajan from Madurai, a person with lot of experience and expertise. Dear sir, welcome to the session and thank you for accepting the invite.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for the opportunity, and I'm happy to be with you all.
Thank you, sir. So I go ahead and introduce you in an official way now, sir. With
Please.
Your permission. Yes, dear sir. Dear friends, it's an honor and a privilege to introduce our special celebrity for today. As I earlier mentioned, he is CMA Dr S Kumararajan from Madurai. He's completed his B.Sc, LLB, and AIIB, FCS, FCMA. He's completed his Ph.D. He's a practicing cost accountant, auditor, managing partner S. Kumararajan and Associates, President Thiagarajar College Alumni Association. And apart from that, my friends, there's a lot more to share about our special celebrity. Let's get ahead and understand as to who this real celebrity is about, how he has contributed to the world, how you could learn a lot from this wonderful celebrity of ours. At present, he is the member of the Banking, Financial Service and Insurance Board, the Institute of Cost Accountants of India. He is also a member of the Academic Committee, the Institute of Cost Accountants of India, Madurai chapter. He is also the independent director of SIPCOT, Madurai Smart City Limited, the president, Thiagarajar College Alumni Association, as I earlier mentioned. He's also a member of the Board of Studies, Commerce, MTWU, Kodaikanal, Madura University, Madura College in Madurai, Thiagarajar College, Madurai. And in the past, my dear friends, he has been the chairman, has graced the chair as the chairman of the Institute of Cost Accountants of India. I repeat that. In the past, he was the chairman of the Institute of Cost Accountants of India, Madurai chapter, that was from 2015 to 16, again in 2015-16 to 2020-21, and again 22-23, that is even this year as well. And is the chairman of, was the chairman of the Indian Institute of, I put that very right, you know, let me get myself right, the chairman of the Institute of Company Secretaries of India, the Institute of Company Secretaries of India, Madurai chapter, 2012-2013. And my friends, independent director, TNSTC, Madurai Limited, from 2017 to 18, I mean 2017-18 to 2019-20. He was also the member of Board of Studies, Commerce, MKU, Lady Doak College, Madurai. And he has a lot of experience as the chief manager, Indian Bank, worked all over India, and Foreign Currency Bank Unit, Colombo, Sri Lanka. He has been trained in Irving Training, Singapore, RBI, NIBM, NABARD, and Image in various fields. He's been the company secretary, High Tech Arai Private Limited, Madurai, Japanese joint venture company manufacturing rubberized automobile components. And dear friends, apart from that, academics, he's been the resource person for ICSI, ICMAI, banking and finance, and as well company law, etc. And apart from that, he offers career counseling, investor awareness programs, MCA is being sponsoring many programs for that as well, and much, much more, my dear friends. There are certain terms which I am unaware. I might have mispronounced certain things. Forgive me, sir, and my dear friends. But yes, learning is all the way that we go ahead. And never shy away if you make a mistake. Go ahead and keep learning, my dear friends, because learning is from the cradle till the grave. So let's learn about all the experiences our special celebrity has gathered all through these years. And let's know more about it and enrich in our lives. Sir, vanakkam, sir, and welcome to the session.
Vanakkam, vanakkam.
Hello, sir, and thank you for accepting the invite. The first question, sir, before we begin the interview. How you've managed to pass all of this and come like you, for me, it is all Greek and Latin, because for me, accounts, numbers is all something I can talk very well. But when it comes to accounts, then I take a back seat. But I would really love people who share their experience in this beautiful field. So you're here today with us, and thank you. Yes, sir.
BSc Mathematics is my graduation. That is, anybody who studying, they will come up to the graduation level. So after graduation, I have joined my postgraduate in Annamalai University in mathematics only. But during that time, I got the appointment from the Indian Bank. So I discontinued and joined the bank. After joining the bank, I find that from maths and I am totally changing it to commerce because of the necessity. Unless I pass the banking related subject, I cannot go up in the ladder. So CIB is the one which the bank employees are expected to pass to get the expert knowledge in the banking. So I have studied that and I have passed it. And I become a member, associate member of that institute. So I am an associate member of the Indian Institute of Banking and Finance, that is AIIB. Then once in Bombay, I have visited RBI for official purpose on behalf of Indian Bank. I have represented certain matters. One of the officers had talked to me, in your bank, even the graduates are getting officers or what like that. Then that pricked me. So my qualification is not accepted to the other bankers. So I should equip myself to something more. Immediately I thought, I have a flair for law, and law is a related subject to the banking also. So I joined the law college in Mumbai, Siddharth College of Law. And of course, there it is a what you call shift systems, morning, day, evening, like that. I have chosen the morning and I have done my LLB at Siddharth College of Law. So I got the degree from the University of Mumbai for the law. Then after all those things, before I joined the bank and before I joined the post-graduation, I have joined the cost accountancy course and I have passed one group. After completing all those things, I thought, why should I leave what I have started? So I have continued this and I have completed that course. That helps me to do the work and I am getting money also. As a cost accountant and cost auditor, till today I am getting money from that. Because for a professional, there is no retirement. Though I retired as a banker from Indian Bank, after my retirement, I have started all these things. Now I am a cost auditor and I am earning. Of course, and I'm not after the money, but who will say no when the money comes? So that is the thing. I have done my cost accountant. Then after the cost accountant, I have seen the company secretaries. They have given me so many exemptions because of my cost accountancy, because of my banking, and because of my LLB. So ultimately, I have to write some 3 to 4 papers in company secretary's exam. So I thought, okay, we will get some additional qualification by passing another 2, 3 papers like. So that also I have done it. So after all those things, I was simply keeping quiet, I was enjoying. But in Madurai Kumararajan University, my friend is the head of the Department of the Management Studies. And he used to conduct faculty development program for the professors of all over the university area. Like that, when they do it, he is a different thinking thought personality. Rather than asking the resource person to come to their place, they will send the participants to their place and a different experience he used to have. So once he asked me, I will send it to your chapter, your institute. You charter account institute, cost account institute, and companies join together. You teach them for a day, share your experience with them like that. So we had the discussion for a day in our institute. At that time, one of the professors had asked me, "You people are simply a graduate, and you, because of your professional experience, you are all teaching me. We are all doctorate like that." During the lunchtime, all these talks are during the lunchtime. Then I casually told them, "Sir, if I feel like I will get a doctorate right now, but I don't think you will get my qualification, this CMA or CS, and at your age at this time. And it is not so easy to get like that. it went with that some talks during the lunchtime like that. Then afterwards, it had given me a thought, why should we keep quiet? Then I went to the professor. I was talking to him that I want to do doctorate. Then some of the issues come. I am not a postgraduate. Then what is the solution like that when you think? UCG had approved this cost of accountancy and company secretary equivalent to postgraduate. With that, I have asked them to pass a resolution in the Senate, and I got myself registered for the doctorate. And I got the doctorate at the age of my 72 in the subject funds management in select public sector banks. The liability, assets and liability management. To be very frank with you, it is how to adjust the profitability and liquidity, which I was doing during my banking time as a dealer in foreign exchange and as an in charge of the foreign currency banking unit like that. So whatever I have practiced, I have put it in a proper way, and I'm able to get my doctorate for my experience and knowledge what I have gained during those days. Finally, I got the doctorate from the Madurai Commerce University. Of course, it had taken 3 to 5 years, but I'm happy. And one more interesting thing is the Vice Chancellor of the Madurai Commerce University, he introduced to the governor, who is the chancellor, during the presentation of the doctorate, beyond the protocol that he had introduced me to him. He is the chairman of the Institute of Cost of India. Incidentally, I am the first graduate from the Madurai Commerce University. Graduation, when the Madurai Commerce University started, I am the first graduate, I can say, B.Sc. And now I have taken the doctorate. So he combined both the things and introduced. And everybody was looking at us, and that was one of the joyful moments for me. So this is my history of studying throughout the days. In fact, I am a voracious reader for a long time. I feel my journey to my studies is good enough to give the impetus to the youngsters to do. For study, age is only a number. So I'm happy that you have asked this question. I'm able to express this to all of you.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for sharing all of that, sir. We are really happy that how you, every step you thought, every challenge you took it up and you faced it and you upgraded yourself and you never gave up on learning till date. As I earlier mentioned, it starts from the cradle and ends at the grave. Studies, my dear friends. And so my youngsters out there, you could learn a lot from our celebrity. He has been on this beautiful journey of upgrading himself every single day. And you should also be the same. Yes, dear sir, you'd like to add in something?
No, in fact, I'm trying, I have a continuous studies because of my profession as well as my own interest. See, in our institute, every member has to update his knowledge by participating in some of the conferences, some of the meetings like that. So I am constantly, though it requires certain minimum hours, and I used to have more of double or triple the hours because I would like to keep myself updated ever in abundance.
Excellent, sir. Excellent. My dear sir, we've known about your educational background, your professional interest and passion. Let's go down now and ask you a special question now. How would you define yourself? Who is the real you?
If you ask me, spiritually, and I cannot say who am I, but materially I can say, and I am a person from a small town and called Sivaganga, where I had my earlier days, then shifted to Madurai because of my father's vocation and other things. And I have roamed all over India because of my Indian bank. And I can proudly say I've seen every nook and corner of India, from Kanyakumari to Kashmir, Himalayan, all the, what do you call, all the places in Himalaya, whatever the place you name, Simla, Darjeeling, or Nainital, all the Missouri, every places I have seen, except the Thar Desert, that also I have missed by about an inspection event had missed like that. Otherwise, I am happy that Indian Bank had given me every opportunity to see every places. So, if you ask me who am I, I am a simple human being and who wants to be lovable for each and everyone and helpful to each and everyone, whatever the possible way from my side. Now I am trying to help the people in their studies, either by my teaching or sometimes even for the poor students, I am paying the fees for them to join the course like that. So simply, if you ask me who am I am a simple, lovable person from a small town living in Madurai and happily, joyfully, and would like to share my experience to all the people. This is the way which I can express myself.
Yes, dear sir. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you very much. A very simple person. And in fact, friends, a humble person. I've been connecting with sir over the past few days. And when sir wants to check you, wants to let you know that you've made a little error, and he's very polite, very humble. And there was a certain day, a minute checking there. For Wednesday, I think Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I put it a bit wrong, right, in the card, invitation card. You were so polite, you were so humble. So I was feeling this person is really a down-to-earth person, an approachable person, forgiving others, lovable person. There are people who have this ego that, yes, I feel I am great. I feel I'm, almighty. And I feel that, yeah, I've achieved so many milestones. And so I have to be treated like this. So here we have Kumararajan sir, Dr. Kumararajan sir, who's a very polite person. All of you out there, the youngsters, if you are interested in accountants and whatever sir has just shared his field, you could really connect with him. He'll be able to guide you and mentor you as well. Dear sir, now we'd like to go to your childhood. How were you as a little kid? Were you the naughty one, talkative one, shy one?
In fact, I was normal, but at the same time, I wanted to be the what do you call a person who can take care of the others like that. See, I wanted to be a class leader. I was a class leader. Being an eldest son of my family, I have to by virtue of taking care of my brothers and sisters, automatically I want to be a number one person like that, wherever possible. Like, so in my school days, I used to take either first rank or second rank like that. And I used to be a class leader and all those things. And what is interesting is I'm able to learn the life in my school days itself because of the uh, reading, learning from my teachers and others. See, I am from a Ramakrishna school. Though it is a government-aided school, the philosophy is from the Ramakrishna. So perhaps you would have heard Sri Ramakrishna and Vivekananda who are talked about the whole human things. They used to tell I is Maya. At the time, I may not know what is Maya, what is I, and all those things, but I am able to enjoy it when I grow up in my life. And after that, I went to the uh, school in Sivaganga. I was there for 2 years. Then I shifted to Madurai. I was in the school for 4 years, American College High School. Then I was doing my college studies in Thiagarajar College. So during my school days, I was knowingly or unknowingly, I was just like a leader and tried to guide the other people like that. So certain things, and I would have lost it, or I have perhaps as a children, whatever I would have enjoyed, I might not have enjoyed it in some doing some mischiefs and other things because a responsibility is thrust upon with me. Whether I like it or not, it had come like that. So automatically, I have been brought up in that way. So that is my school days. Um, I am a good boy for all. the students or the teachers, everybody like.
So any incident you'd like to share, which is fresh in your memory about your
Yeah.
childhood?
In my school days, again, all the controversies I learned in the school days itself. See, I was acting in a drama. I am the judge for an Pattimatram. I have heard the word. See, some person will argue in favor of something, some person will argue in some other thing. The judge has to give his verdict. So the Pattimatram was, which is a good choice for idli. இட்லிக்கு தொட்டுக்கொள்ள சிறந்தது சட்னியா சாம்பாரா, whether it is chutney or sambar, like that. Then everybody had argued in their own way. Finally, as a judge, I have to give a result. Of course, all these were written by the teachers and they are given to us. But my reply was, it is malagai podi, that is idli podi. So instead, it is neither that nor this. I am giving something else. So there are so many alternatives in this world like that. I am able to visualize that. So this I cannot forget it. My even the drama had helped me to understand little in the worldly side. Chutney sambar, and apart from that, another one is idli pudi.
Yes, dear sir. Thank you for sharing. Yes, sir. You'd like to go ahead?
No, it's okay, Anna. That's what I said. Another interesting thing I can tell you. See, after my schools, I was going to the higher secondary school for 6th standard. So when I go there, I have seen in between a church. There, I am the savior, like that it is written. What is this? Till 5 years we were studying I is Maya, we should not say I. Now this God says I is only savior. So which one is correct? That thought, it had come to me even at the time of 6th standard. Then when I studied my history and other things, Buddha story, when it desire is the root cause for all the evils. Okay. But whether Buddha is able to leave his desire, that's what it had come to my mind. Buddha suffered leaving his kingdom for what? For doing good to the people. Otherwise, he would have been a king. So, for doing good, and he has a desire in his mind to do something good to the things. So, for anything and everything, there may be two sides, and we should think always a positive and correct thinking rather than the negative side and negative thinking. This has given me, even during the school days, it is interesting, whatever the incidents I had in my school days with my teachers. See, after coming to Madurai in American College High School, I cannot forget two teachers. One is, we used to call KD. KD means in Tamil, he is a rough man or something, but his name is K. Durisamy. So we used to shorten, we used to tell KD sir, like. But he is the person who had taught us the unity in diversity. See, he used to tell jovially. At the time, in Kerala, the Idiki project was there, and they are not prepared to share much of electricity to Tamil Nadu. Karnataka, even there is a dispute that Kaveri water. And at that time, there was a restriction of movement of rice. So Andhra and Tamil Nadu transferring rice is also the restriction. He used to tell, கேரளாக்காரன் மின்சாரம் தரமாட்டான், மைசூர்காரன் தண்ணீர் தரமாட்டான், ஆந்திராக்காரன் அரிசி தரமாட்டான், ஆனால் நாமெல்லாம் இதை பற்றி பேசக்கூடாது. ஹம் பாரத மாதா கி ஏகி புத்திரர்கள். And like that, when you say, it had come to our mind, whatever be the differences, and I think we all should be together. Like that thought he had given. And of course, and another teacher, Pullavar Govindan, one day I went for a night show, and next day I could not write the exam properly. He called me, Kumararajan, you are a good student and you are interested very much in Tamil, but why you have taken very less marks? I could not tell that I went for a movie and I have not studied it. I simply tell, yeah, lie, sir, I am not feeling well. But from that day onwards, I have ensured the teacher is so caring and they are teaching and they are expecting us with certain levels. So now I can proudly say I am much better in Tamil literature and I think than any other person among our friends group because of that. And I cannot forget my English teacher who taught me grammar and my principal, Sundarraj Pal. It is more interesting. See, he visited US and when he came and he had told in the assembly, no teacher should beat the students and everyone should discuss and come out and all those things he had said. So what happens? All the students, whenever there is something and if the teacher says, come to the headmaster, we'll go to the headmaster. Headmaster told that you shouldn't beat me like. So it was so interesting. Even at that time also, one of my teacher, hey, your headmaster will think that he is in USA. You had gone to USA and you are party. Do you think that you are equivalent to a US student? And I am going to beat you. Whatever you want to do, you go and tell your headmaster like that. So those are all interesting things which I cannot forget. But that school had given me a lot. And when I come to the college, Thiagarajar College, all my seniors are all orators, ex-ministers of Tamil Nadu, and some of them are very good in English and Tamil. They are professors like that. In fact, by seeing them only, I would like to be a leader and I wanted to lead something. That given me the ideas from the college days. Like that, in every walks of life, and I get something from the one or other. This is the small journey of my school and college.
Yes, dear sir. Thank you very much for sharing all of that. You went down memory lane and remembered all of your the activities that you've been partaking in school and your sirs and principal, your teachers. Thank you very much for sharing all of that. Dear sir, you are an inspiration to many of us, but we'd like to know who inspired you the most in your life.
See, for anybody, any children, it starts from the home. So naturally, father and mother is the person who has initially. And of course, after coming out, and the teachers, then our friends, then like that. See, life is the most one who inspiring the person to go ahead. But specifically, if you ask me, I can tell the books what I read. There was one magazine named Kannan. Now it is not there. That was published somewhere in 50s, 60s, and that I used to read. And Kalki and some novels and other things I used to read. Then Abraham Lincoln's stories, like that had given me a little thought and how a person had come to the highest level like that. So most of my inspiration are from my books, what I have read it, and I can say rather than the persons. And of course, and I can remember those persons who had asked me to read and give the books and all those things. That is my uncle, and in fact, rather I can proudly say my father. My father is not studied. He had studied little only, not even up to the SSC. He used to tell, I am not going to give you any property or any wealth or anything. I will give you only education. You have to be on your own. It is not only for you, it is for all your brothers and sisters. And I am really surprised how a person is able to be when he is able to earn and all those things, he is taking care of the family and everything. And nobody knows when we will going to die. But as he said, after his death, when he was searching and everything, I have seen only 6,000 rupees in his. Other than that, he is not having anything. really I was admiring my father for that. So, and he used to tell, you should not get loans. And you should try to save, and from there you should spend. And you should spend within your means. You should not spend more than that. That thought had given me till now. I live with what I have. I am a very happy person, a contented person. I have a house for living. I have a earnings for food and other things, and I'm getting my pension. My wife was a teacher; she is getting her pension. My house is giving me rent. My lands are giving me some rice and paddy and all those things. So whatever I have is more than sufficient for me. All my sons are well placed. Two people are in Canada, and one person is with me. So most contented person I am means it is because of my father. My father only had told we should not earn more than what we require. Don't keep more, so that that will give the enmity among yourselves, like that, your brothers. If I keep something, you fellows will fight with each other. So he said, I am giving a good education for all the people. You be on your own. So I can say very well that my father is one of the cause for my uh, life like this. And of course, my mother and I think, see, we were all joint family area. So my wife, of course, my relative. So my sons and I think will be taken care of by my mother, and she will go to the job and come. And my brother, my brother's wife, everybody, we were living together. There was no enmity among ourselves. Now, for any reasons, everybody will share their work and all those things. It is really interesting, a joint family setup on which we have been brought up is another inspiration for us. So, but if you tell me, Anna, whether you can have any leaders or I think the Abraham Lincoln story, and I had mailed me. Of course, later, Anna, I read, of course, John F. Kennedy was during my time. So I'm able to hear whatever he says. Don't expect everything, and you should also have some duty. That John F. Kennedy's words I cannot forget. See, you should do something to the nation. Don't expect all from nation alone, like that. So like this, various things whenever it comes, and I used to take it. Those are all the inspirations I can see.
Yes, yes. Thank you very much for sharing all of that, sir. Thank you very much, especially your dad, your father. He has played a major role in your life, and he has brought you all up very well. And you really admire him for being who he was, and who you are today is all because of your father's teachings and learnings and the morals that he instilled in you. Hats off to your father as well, sir, and you too. Yes, dear sir. The question here is now, how do you want to be remembered in this world? And why should people remember Dr. S. Kumararajan?
Whatever I am doing good things, the people will remember. And the people to whom I am helping, they will start helping now. So automatically it will be going on. See, when I was the chairman of the Institute of Customer, one person had come and asked for an, he was a student of Madura College and he had asked for a part-time job. I said, okay. Then by seeing his behavior and knowledge and other thing, I asked him, why not you study this course? He said, I can study, but I do not have enough money. I immediately volunteered, I will pay for your course, or you prefer to study. Then he said, let me consult my parents and come back. Then he said, okay, I'm doing it. Then I paid the money. He had passed one group. By the time he left our institute, he had passed his graduation and he had moved to postgraduate like that. But I have paid the money. So he had studied in between and he had passed the exam. And he came and I have passed one group like that he came. Then at the time I told him, you pass the other group also. If you pass it just like this in the first attempt, and I will pay for your final also. Then that was another inducement for him. So he had passed the other group also in single attempt. So I have paid for final. Now he had passed the entire examination, and he is working in Chennai in a good company, and his earning is a lot. And I am 100% sure he will go up and up. And this company, he may move to some other company, from company like that. So what he will think is, whenever he is in a good mood or a thing, he will think that I have come up to this level only because of that person. Like that, for a moment, he will think. Then that thought will give him, why not we help the others like that? I'm just giving an example. I have done it for various people, whoever comes and whoever asks for it. In fact, I used to do career counseling to the students in the colleges. One of the parent come with uh, his daughter. Yesterday, it seems you are talked in your college that this will be good and all those things. But you said this much, and I am unable to pay, or I am offered to do it. But what I can do is, you pay for it, I will refund it uh, monthly, some 1,000, 2,000 like that, he said. Then I asked him what is he? He is working as a server in a hotel like that. Then I told the same thing. Okay, I will pay for it. If she pass the examination and in the first attempt, you need not pay. Otherwise, you have to pay like that. So I put a condition like, so that it will be an indirect inducement to his daughter, so that and he will also be happy, and let her also be like that. And she had also passed. Now I am taking care for further education like that. Like that, some small things wherever it comes. And I used to give to some charitable organization which teaches or makes prohits that religious studies and everything. Some I used to give old age, and some to only students, only for studies. In Tirthani, and I have somebody had asked me like that. Likewise, even for the temples, or whoever asked for it, wherever possible, I used to do. And I used to see whether it is purposeful. And my priority will be in and around Madurai than the other persons, because we should start from our home, then our city, then our state, then our nation, then the world. And I need not donate something to the person in US. I should donate some person in and around Madurai. This is my philosophy. But helping in any way is good for the humankind. I have some kind of principles. Of course, everything is, life is full of contradiction. When the people are all with 2 meals only, why should we pour milk to the god or goddess like? But at the same time, I will think the other way also. Unless this kind of, what do you call, this kind of celebration is there, how the fellows that flower vendor or milk vendor will live? So it is we will see it is an economic activity rather than the wastage of sources like that. So it goes like that always, even at this age. Good and bad are always together, and we should take which is good. And for me it is good, and somebody it may not be good. For me it is bad, somebody it may be good. So we have to accept as it is, and just like ant is going to the sweets, and it is natural. We should take equilibrium, or everything is for good, like that we should take. So this is the way I manage now.
Yes, dear sir. Thank you, sir, for sharing. Thank you very much. Dear sir, what about movies? Your favorite movie? Ungaloda favorite movie? Favorite hero?
Yeah, in fact, if you ask me, it is only MGR. Have you heard that MG Ramachandran, who was the former chief minister of Tamil Nadu?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The simple reason is, all his movies will end happily only. No movie will end with the sorrow or other. So I like always the happiness. So that is one of the reasons. Second thing is, the songs, whatever comes in their movie, is more of motivational songs rather than the other things. So these are the two things I like, and I enjoy all MGR movies. Of course, now we are seeing movies only in TVs and OTT, whatever you call it. Sometimes we go to the cinema, and Ponniyin Selvan, there were movie were taken from Kalki, that I have seen in the theater to see the reality in the movie. Like otherwise, not much of movies I am going, and only selected movies nowadays I am seeing. Earlier, I used to see all the MGR's movie. I would have seen every movie, to be frankly.
Favorite, sir, among all of those movies, which was your favorite?
One or two are there. Naudodi Mannan, Thirudade, Engal Vittu Pillai, like that. Some 2-3 movies are there. The reason is, in Naudodi Mannan, he will say how a state should be, a welfare state, how it is to be, how the things. And there is one song, Thungade Thambi Thungade. That is most inspirational, and I think நல்ல பொழுதையெல்லாம் தூங்கி கெடுத்து விட்டு நாட்டை கெடுத்ததொரு தானும் கேட்டார், சிலர் அல்லும் பகல ஒரு கல்லாய் இருந்து விட்டு அதிர்ஷ்டம் இல்லை என்று அலட்டிக் கொண்டார், இங்கு விழித்துக் கொண்டவரெல்லாம் பிழைத்துக் கொண்டார், குரட்டை விட்டவரெல்லாம் கோட்டை விட்டார். A person who is not sleeping and constantly looking for, and I can win the world, like. And in Thirudade, I can say, திட்டம் போட்டு திருடுற கூட்டம் திருடிக் கொண்டே இருக்குது, அதை சட்டம் போட்டு தடுக்கிற கூட்டம் தடுத்து கொண்டே இருக்குது, திருடனாய் பார்த்து திருந்தாவிட்டால் திருட்டை ஒழிக்க முடியாது. That is, the police and the people are prepared to catch those fellows. The thieves are trying to treat the thieves and other things are all they want to take. Police and other people, they want to curtail. But unless the thief himself is changing, it is not so easy to control all the crimes. So that is the thing. That I like it most. See, unless we ourselves are going to change, nothing is going to change in this world. See, even today, you would have seen, with so much of sophisticated other things, we cannot eliminate the theft or other things, whatever we call it. And of course, there are a lot of things I can go ahead with these things. I could not remember certain things or recollect certain things. Otherwise, we can enjoy every movie of MGR.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for sharing, sir. Thank you very much. Dear sir, what is that one thing you like about yourself? This is Kumararajan. I like myself because this is my inner core quality. This is my inner strength.
My inner strength is I used to take everything as it is, the reality. Everything is for good, even this will pass away. And my self-confidence, my positive thinking. And I can tell you a very good story. I have contested my elections some few months back in the Institute of Caste of India, Southern India Regional Council. I lost the election by 1 vote. That 1 vote, most interesting thing is, 2 people were my trainees, and they have all passed, and I have made them members, and they have not come and voted. That is, they are absent. In spite of my telling them that you come and vote for it. Those 2 girls, if they have come and voted for it, I would have won the election. I was little perturbed during the 1 or 2 days. I do not want anything, and Even this name, fame, and nothing is required. Even my own people have not come and voted for it. And I lost by one vote. If these girls have come and voted for it, I would have won the election. Then I thought, I remember the Bhagavad Gita. See, in Karma Yoga, what it is says is, do your duty. Leave the results to the Almighty. The Almighty will take care what you are destined for it. And I was thinking that only these two girls are not come and voted for it. If I have to come to the position, God would have made some other person to vote for me, isn't it? Though it is a humanly, I feel that my own people are not come and voted. They are abstained from voting or absent from voting without knowing the importance of votes. So this kind of even the highest things comes, I used to take it in a positive, okay, this is destined for us and we can accept it. And by not selecting me, who is going to be the loser? Only the other people, not me. I am not going to gain much, but the losers are many like that. And of course, even after this, I am doing, that is a different matter. I am working for my, the students, institute, and my own people. Even those two girls had come and talk to me, and we are sorry, and all those things. But with all those things, we are able to manage ourselves, a self that, and I feel I have, and by the grace of God, I am able to manage myself at any adverse conditions like. So that is the thing which I can say that is my strength, or and I am something unique like that, and I can distinguish myself.
Yes. Yes, sir. Thank you very much for sharing all of that. That's really very nice. Dear sir, what about sports and games? Are you a cricket fan too?
No, I'm not a cricket fan, but all the news of the crickets will be thrust upon me by my sons or other things. And I believe, of course, now the lot of rules and things are changed. When I was seeing cricket, it will be 5 days, and it will end in draw. So without a result, who will accept any game? So I may not be much interested. And I used to remember that Bernasha's words: 11 fools are playing and 11,000 fools are watching, like that. So somehow or other, I was not very much interested in cricket. But nowadays, 50 overs, 20 overs, everything within a day, when it comes, sometimes I used to see, especially when India plays with any other country. And to some extent, possessiveness, or what do you call it, is mine or something like that. Otherwise, not much in cricket. But I am an athlete and I am a hockey player also. During my college days, I used to do. Now, only walking is my sports.
Yes, sir. How did you feel when India lost the match to Australia, the World Cup?
See, though I have a feeling, I will accept immediately. Somebody has to lose, somebody has to win. Naturally, Australia won the match, and we should appreciate them because they are able to win over us. So, though we are the number one team, and or whatever we call it, they are able to overcome, means they are little great. We should accept. Of course, with all the feelings only. It is natural. See, in a class, there are 40 people. Only one person can come first. All the people cannot be first. It doesn't mean that 40th person is not accepted or eliminated. Likewise, in a match, only one person has to be. We will accept.
Yes, sir. Yes, dear sir. Dear sir, what is the change that you would love to see in the world?
The change for goodness, and if it is there, and we can accept. But whatever we expect, may not be. Say, if you see, the war between Ukraine and Russia, this Hamas and Israel. Everyone has their own reasoning. And if you see, Israel is good, Hamas is bad, or Hamas is good, Israel is not accepting their demands. Like that, everyone will have. Likewise, the Ukraine and Russia. These NATO, these fellows should not join with us, like this. So, which is correct, which is wrong? But what we can think is, in the change in the world, if you think, it should be a place where everyone gets everything, basic needs, food and other things. And of course, all other things are all, I will say, only secondary. And those who are able to distinguish a little from them, they can. But still, I am of the opinion, the poverty in the world is not eradicated. If everyone thinks on those lines, I am the happiest person. That change only I am expecting. All the people should get the basic requirements.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing that. And it's very true that poverty should be eradicated and everyone should live a dignified life. At least basic necessities, food, clothing, and shelter. Education as well. Dear friends, we go on with the next question. Sir, in your life, who are your best friends? Who have been very close to you? Who have stood with you through the storms and through the happy times?
In fact, I'm the happiest, luckiest person. I have friends from my earlier days. Of course, one Muslim friend, one Christian friend, and myself being a Hindu, we three used to celebrate Ramzan, Christmas, Diwali, Pongal, like that. In fact, during our college days, during our younger days, my father used to get me a dress for Ramzan as well as Christmas. Likewise, their father used to get a dress for Diwali and Pongal. We all celebrate together. So those people were with me till now. Of course, that Muslim friend had passed away. That Christian friend's son is settled in UK and daughter is settled in USA. So this fellow is moving to UK and USA and staying in India is very little. Of course, other than these college friends, I have other friends, those who are during the college days or during the college days or my employment time and all, I have still contacts with them. And one Mr. Sugumar, he is my classmates, he is retired and he is in Madurai. Like that, some of the people and I am getting contact. And another girl who had studied with me in Mumbai, LLB, I have contact still. So I try to keep contacts with all the people who are all a little closer to me on those days. So I'm happy. Now, during this profession cost account, I think all the cost accounts are all friends. In every time I have some one or two closest friends and they are always coming for my help wherever required. Of course, that my college days friends, like the present people may not be, but still they care for me. In fact, I have appointed one of my cost accountant friend as my representative in the polling booth. When the result came, he started weeping. Then I consoled him. Hey, don't worry. Of course, somebody has to win, somebody has to lose. We have lost it. Don't worry like that. And everybody felt because we lost by one vote. No? So like that, the friends are there to support me always. In fact, I have a very good friend. Even the Chartered Accountant Amuda, who had given the reference, is my good friend. And officially, personally, like that, whenever I move the people, if they are of my nature, liking natures, I used to have a family friends relationship. So again, I'm thankful to the God for all the things what He had given.
Yes, dear sir. Thank you very much for sharing all of that. Thank you very much. Dear sir, from your experience over all these decades, how would you differentiate between smart work and hard work?
Smart work is you remove the hard. That's all. Smart work is simply do the work in a happy, fashionable, and easier way and enjoy the work. So if you remove the hard from the work, it is smart work.
Wow. Excellent. Dear friends, a very simple term. Remove the hard and just keep work, smart and work, smart work.
That's all.
Yes, dear. Dear sir, what brings a smile to your face?
Whatever I see good things, I smile. And as I said, I started with the contradictions like that. In fact, from my early days, the contradiction had come to my mind, I think. Even I wanted to see the beauty in the ugly things. A thing of beauty is joy forever. So whatever I see and look at, and if it is, that will give happiness. So, and wherever possible, we are trying to help. Wherever not possible, and we have to pray for them only. Like that, it goes.
Yes. So any weakness?
Weakness, everyone will be having some weakness. But for me, the weakness is I used to give money to my friends and relatives, and they won't give me back. So, but still they come the next time, they will ask for some more money. I used to give. That I can take it as a weakness and or goodness, I do not know. That is one of my weakness as a commerceman, which I find it. Of course, I give only to my friends and relatives, not to any third party. So I never bother about it. Whenever I give the money, it is not going to come and say, okay, it is my cousin brother, or it is my closest friend, like that. I never bother about it also. That I can say it is my weakness. That means we are trying to help the people, even if they are not, what do you call, deserving it or so like that. Just because they are my friends and relatives, I am helping them. Knowing fully well that this money is not going to come to me. This I can say as my weakness. Otherwise, with all the human beings, whatever, I may get angry sometimes. Mostly it may not be. But whenever I get angry, I get to the highest levels. Then like that, otherwise all human beings, whatever it is, normally, I don't think any other weakness is I'm able to visualize.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, for sharing. Thank you. Is there any fear that you have? Bayam? Anything that scares you from within?
No, absolutely no, because everyone will be afraid of the death. And I am from the day one, I know we have born without our knowledge. We are going to die without our knowledge. During this time, in between time, we should live the life as it is, happily, joyfully. And wherever possible, we try to do some good to the others. Even if you are not doing good to the others, we should not do bad to the others. The society, we should try to give only good. Otherwise, you can simply keep quiet rather than doing anything.
Yes, dear sir. Thank you very much for sharing, sir. If you weren't all of what you are today into the space of accounts and finance and banking, what would you have become?
In fact, I was thinking about to become a lot during my younger days. Once I wanted to become a pilot, and by seeing, whenever I seeing the aeroplane, I used to say I should fly this plane like that. Then after some time, I would like to be a collector like that because my uncle was the Tahsildar. So my uncle used to tell you become a collector and, so that I can come and salute you like that. Then whatever with the powers that he enjoys. And I thought, okay, we can become a collector. Of course, I have planned for that only, but the bank had come in between on its own. See, after my degree, after joining the postgraduate, I have written this exam in between. So automatically one day they have called for interview. I have attended the interview with the hope that I need not worry about getting the job because I'm doing my MSc. My aim is to become a Group 1 officer and IAS officer like that. So these are all small things. We need not worry about it. But what happened? They have selected me. Then I asked my professor, sir, this is the position. What is to be done? He said, for a BSc, how much salary? At the time, the salaries are all very, of course, the value of the money was more. About 300, I said. I am getting only 450 after my MSc and PhD, and I am a reader of this university. So MSc 2 years, PhD 3 years. After 5 years, I am getting 450. If 300 for a graduate, it's a good amount. You run. He practically he made me to come and join the bank. So like that, it become. Otherwise, I would have been in the civil service only. And my uncle was very particular that I should study. And I wanted to be an engineer also. There are so many things. And what is most interesting thing is, I can share a story where when I am thinking my engineering course, I wanted to become an engineer. At that time, for engineering, minimum B we have taken. B means equal to 50% mark. I have taken A plus 1, B1, 1C plus. So all the three put together, that B comes. But what had happened, they have rejected my application because individually it should be above B like that. Then I have taken very less mark in physics. I applied for BSc physics. My principal had asked me, hey, you have taken chemistry A plus, maths A, you have taken only C plus in physics. Why do you ask for this? And then I said, sir, all these two papers I know, I have taken more marks. This I do not know. Naturally, I should study that only. So you give me. Then he said, no, no, no. And we cannot give. And you study chemistry. I said, no, it is not for you or for me. Give me max. It is in between for us. Are you prepared to give max? He said, yes. Like that it went. So otherwise, I would have been a civil service person.
Yes, dear sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing. What about your favorite color and why you love that color?
Color, I like blue. The reason is, if you see the sky, it is blue. If you see the sea, it is blue. The omnipotent, the presence everywhere. The endless things are all with the blue. So I like blue. The greatness. Let me be great like. Or, yeah, blue, symbolically, it also talks about that. Na? Somehow or other, I like blue. And most of my dresses will be in, all my pants will be blue, dark blue only. In fact, my son used to make fun of me. You won't take any other color or something like that.
Yes, dear sir. Dear sir, would you like to share a favorite quotation or a proverb with us?
I can say, don't feel guilty about it if you do it. Don't do it if you feel guilty about it. These famous Aurobindo's words, which I enjoy a lot. And a thing of beauty is joy forever. This I like most. These are the two things I can take. Otherwise, I can go on till everything is for good, even this all pass away. A detached attachment and attached detachment, which cannot be cured, is to be endured. So many lessons which I learned in the life had given me small things. And we should take everything as it is. And life is to live happily and joyfully with all the things. See, nobody can be without any problem or without or sufficient money. Like everybody will be with somebody. Say, Tatas may require in crores, somebody requires in lakhs, somebody requires in thousands, somebody requires in rupees. So everybody needs money. And satisfaction, the fundamentals of economics is human wants are unsatiable. But with all these things, we should enjoy the life. That's what I can say.
Yes,
Life is to live happily and joyfully.
yes, yes. Yes, sir. What about pets? Do you love pets?
Not much. I told you earlier, even now, people with the 2 meals are all more. All the people are not getting 3 meals. At that time, instead of feeding a child, why should I feed a pet like that? But again, my thinking, the controversy will come. If everybody is thinking like me, who will take care of those animals like? So, of course, personally, I'm not very much interested in pet.
Yes. Sir. So there's a cup in my hand. How do you look at it? Is it half full or half empty?
You should not ask this question because from the day the time I have asked, I have talked to you, I'm always said I'm optimistic. How can I think in the other way? I will think always how full. Is it not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dear sir, how many languages are you conversant in?
Of course, Tamil and English, and I know a little Hindi and small things because of my job, Indian Bank. I was working all over India, Bombay, Delhi, Calcutta, like that. So I know little Hindi. So I can manage with a little Hindi what I know when I move in the other states. Otherwise, conversant is only English and Tamil.
Would you oblige to sing a song for us in any one of these languages?
Whatever I have told the song in a oral way, no? In fact, for that, we should have that musical knowledge and to sing a song. But the songs I have already told you, but as an orator who quotes like that, it will be very difficult to sing a song.
Give it a try, sir.
Let me try. I will try to sing a song and some, but again it will be just like oral words.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let me try. உழைப்பதிலா உழைப்பை பெறுவதிலா இன்பம் உண்டாகுமோ என் தோழா. காடு விளைஞ்சன மச்சான் நமக்கு கையுங்காலம் தானே மிச்சம். காடு விளையட்டும் பொண்ணே நமக்கு காலம் இருக்குது பின்னே. I don't think it is a song. It is again, it comes like that, words only. So you can leave me with this.
Yes, sir. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. Dear sir, what are the changes that you visualize in the next 50 years? What type of changes could be there?
In fact, nowadays these artificial intelligence are coming, so that may take over us. But only thing is, even today, we have everything from Google or other things. When we ask for certain things, it gives hundreds of things. We should take what is expected or what is required like that. That is with us only. So whatever comes in, we have to choose. So in the next 50 years, we can be more in the scientifically advanced levels, but the human brain has to be at the back of it everywhere to choose what is the best. So that's what I expect in the next 50 years. We are going to be ruled over by the systems and all those things and the mobile phones. But ultimately, the man, the human being is the highest. whatever be the artificial intelligence or the artificial people can be created and whatever it is, he is the person who is going to be on the helm of affairs. I expect some good scientific advancement, landing in moon or staying in Mars, like that, and I can expect. But all the scientific advancement will be within the human being only.
Yes, dear sir. Thank you very much, sir, for sharing. Thank you so much. Dear sir, would you like to give us a message to all of us?
I can give only one simple message. நல்லதே செய்ய வேண்டும், நல்லதே நினைக்க வேண்டும். நல்லது செய்தல் அற்று ஆயினும் அல்லது செய்தல் ஒன்று. We should do only good. And even if you are not able to do good, we should not do any wrong things or bad things.
Yes.
That is a message which I would like to tell.
Yes, dear sir. Dear sir, now we have a small segment called as the rapid fire round. It will just take another 5 minutes. Could I go ahead with it?
Please.
Yes, thank you very much. Dear friends, now it's the time for the rapid fire round to get to know about the likes and dislikes of our favorite celebrity is Dr. S. Kumararajan. Dear sir, the favorite day of the week?
Wednesday.
Your favorite number?
9.
Tea or coffee?
I used to take both because being a man from South India and worked all over India, coffee and tea and I can take equally.
Yes, dear sir. Are you able to forgive others easily? Yes or no?
Yes.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much would you rate yourself?
I rate 9.
Using modern technology like the mobile phone and the laptops and all the other latest devices, do you think calling or texting, you prefer which one?
And I used to do more of calling than texting. Texting will be secondary.
Yes, sir. Your thoughts on a beautiful day. How would you explain a beautiful day just in one word? How would you express that?
I used to make every day is beautiful. So I am not going to say that that day is beautiful or this. See, after all, every day is a good day. Every day is beautiful. How we perceive is a question. So if something happens good, we think it is a good day. If something happens bad, we think it is a bad day. No, that bad is also for good. For whatever be the reasons. So I perceive every day is a good day and everything is good.
Yes, sir. When you help others, you've been helping others a lot. Do you expect anything in return? When I say anything in return, a smile, a satisfaction on their face, or just a look from their eyes, a positive look?
No, as it is, they reciprocate in various ways, though I am not expecting it. See, that's what I said. That person passed and he had taken the job, very good job. One day he phoned to me, sir, I am coming and meeting you. He come with the fruits. So we are not expecting anything, but they are reciprocating with small things, which always gives happiness. See, I won't say that I'm expecting it, but I'm happy when I get something, isn't it? Every human being should be happy, otherwise they are not human being. This is my another thought. When somebody say, I am praising you means if you are not happy, then you are not a human being. This is my thinking. Of course, by praising you, I should not exploit you. And you should try to curtail where it is. So I am not expecting, but I am getting.
Yes, dear sir. Is it the city, land, or village? Where do you like to stay?
My place is, I'm in a city, a village, like a big city, a big village, I can say. But village, I could not spend a lot of time because I was in small towns and it is a corporation, that is a municipal, like that. So I'm used to this kind of life. See, if I require any hospital or anything, I may in a position to move immediately. So naturally living, but I may not like to live in a metropolitan city where even to go for a hospital, I should travel for half an hour or 1 hour. So I would like to be in some place which is more convenient, a city like Madurai. That is why I settled in Madurai.
Yes, dear sir. Dear sir, you love to travel by land, water, or airways?
In fact, nowadays I am traveling by most of the time by car or air only. The train I used to travel earlier, it's little reduced nowadays. Otherwise, I take all kind of mode of travels, including sea.
Wow, that's great. Dear sir, your favorite season?
Season means in Madurai there is no season, and always it will be summer. Like even today, when the Chennai is with the cyclone, I think here it is shining. So, uh, so I enjoy Madurai season like that. I can say always little hot, not very cold or other things.
Yes, dear sir. Your favorite sweet?
Being a diabetic man, I have been what do you call, not permitted to take any sweets, but I used to take this cashew nut halwa. And so I cannot say whether it is favorite or not. I used to take whenever there is some chance I used to take, because otherwise I have been restrained. And of course, my wife used to tell, we should not restrict anything. We should take everything and we should manage with whatever we can with the tablets or other things. And but if such is things, I can say it is a halwa with cashew nuts or something like that.
Thank you, sir, for sharing. A life skill now, which you have learned or not learned, I don't know. I'm just going to ask you, are you a good cook?
To some extent.
Oh, great. That's nice. The favorite cuisine or favorite recipe?
See, my favorite recipe is curd rice and potato fry. This is my favorite recipe. And I used to take the chilies, that is, what we call vattal, that is the chilies uh, fry, what do you call, and with some salt and other things, we used to put it in the sun, and that we will take it in the oil, and so that I used to enjoy it. Otherwise, always my favorite recipe is curd rice.
Tair sadam, right?
Tair sadam.
Tair sadam. Yes, dear. Dear sir, are you an early bird or a night owl?
See, normally late night, but depending upon the requirements, I will be early bird also. See, now I used to go to bed around 11, get up in the morning around 6. And if requires, this according to the requirement. Suppose if I have to catch a flight by 8 o'clock, on that day I should go to bed by 10 o'clock and get up by 5 o'clock, like that. But normally by 11, late night only.
Yes, sir. Is it salty, sweet, spicy, or sour food?
Sweet eliminated. So the rest of things spicy.
Yes, sir. Dear sir, when you're alone, no gadgets around you, no family member, no friend, you're alone in the room, you're connected to your thoughts. Where do your thoughts take you? Into the past, present, or future?
See, whenever I am alone and if I have to be on my thoughts, most of the time I used to think how something can be done better to the people surroundings, like that. So a present and future we can take it rather than the past, because there is no meaning in thinking about the past. And so I wanted to enjoy the present life. So my thinking will be either present or future.
Yes, dear sir. Thank you so much, sir, for sharing. You believe in experiential learning or theoretical learning?
Both. See, without theory, we cannot experience it. Without experience, you cannot complete it. So, whatever you learn, you should practice it. So, automatically, it is both.
Yes, dear sir. We have one last question for you, sir. That is, you'd like to spend time on a beach or in a forest?
It depends, but more of means I'll be in a beach.
Yes, dear sir. So before we end the session for today, we'd like you to give us 3 gifts. We would love you to share with us 3 magical words. Apart from please, sorry, and thank you, give us 3 powerful words which could empower us and take us forward in life.
Smile.
Smile.
Smile. Enjoy. One more word. Thankful to God what you have and what you are going to get. So these are the things, and think of God, enjoy, smile.
Wonderful. So smile, enjoy your life, and have a lot of gratitude and be thankful to the Almighty.
Yeah.
Dear sir, we are grateful today that you've given us your time. Thank you so much for being on this platform. Stay blessed and stay connected. We'd love to have you on many more sessions to share your journey, to share your thoughts and views again.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Yes, sir. Do you have anything else to share before we end the session? Is there anything else that I left out you would like to share? You could share, sir.
Not much. When there is any other occasion, we will share it.
Yes.
So, again and again, I can say thanks.
Thanks to you too, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Nice of you. Nice of you.
Thank you. My dear friends, with this, we come to an end to the International Fab Talks. We had a wonderful time, a learning experience of how you could overcome your challenges, how to be resilient, how to be upgrading your skills. From our special celebrity is Dr. S. Kumararajan. Thank you so very much and stay blessed. Thank you. Thank you.